Hello everyone, this is Chris doing a commentary on Shogun 2 Total War on the Archangels 2v2 tournament. And with me I have Ares. Say hello.
Fantastic. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, this is round 2, I think? Yeah,
Isn't
should
it?
be.
I think it's round three actually. I'm probably wrong. It's probably round two.
Uh,
Well, we
round
just played. It was round three.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is round 2.
Yeah, it's round
And,
two.
yeah.
I was wrong.
So, it is Bouffy and Shigeru against Colonel and Aman.
Yes, and Colonel and Aman are from the same clan as we are, so
Hopefully they lose.
yes, we control them later.
Kick them from the
Just
clan
kidding.
for losing. Oh yeah.
No, there's no bias for anybody. I would just like to see some good
Some good
battles.
matches.
Yes.
I'm not even sure why Shigeru is setting up this way. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, I was about to say, or we were saying before, how it's kind of, I mean, it could work, I guess, with the army that Buffy has, but it's gonna come back to hurt them, I think.
Like whenever I spawn in that place, I just put my army like in the top left corner.
Yeah,
I
as
spawn and
close
just
to
yeah,
as close to the next guy as you possibly can get.
kind of like Bouffy did, which kind of
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
looking at Afroduck, who is Amon, and Colonel, they are going with between the two of them, they have, it looks like, what is 4 match locks? Might be off by 1, plus or minus on that. Then they have a decent bit of Yari Shigeru and Naginata Samurai, as well as, it looks like, quite a few monks, to be honest. That's probably 6 or 7 monks between the two of them. Although, doesn't really look like much of any cav, except for a little bit of light cav, but pretty much completely and entirely defensive builds.
Yeah, Bouffy and Shigeru are attacking for this round.
Right. And they're attacking pretty, you know.
Yeah, they they're not gonna be able to do much else.
Yeah.
Dude, Shigeru is seriously going for like the bow dojo.
Yeah, he is. Okay, that's well. No, see, I think what he's doing is he's gonna come up in between that little tiny like town right there in the Bow Dojo. See, how there's like a little ramp going up there. He might
Yeah,
just be coming up in there. It might actually be a faster way of doing that. I don't know. I never really like timed it or anything.
I'm actually pretty happy with the way they chose their flags. It's like 2 green
Yeah,
versus 2 blue. Actually,
yeah.
it's
Blue,
quite
blue,
nice.
black versus green, green type thing. Kind of like the really ugly Christmas trees versus relatively pleasing blue colors.
Yeah, I definitely prefer the blue ones.
And much because we're spectating them, so it gives them a nice yellow background instead of the ugly red thing.
Yeah, Colonel just has like Christmas elf green with red or something.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay,
Well,
so Bouffy has the Shigeru with his Cav. This is kind of lagging. I'm not sure if it's because I'm recording or something. Yeah, whatever.
yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's not like game canceling lag, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
definitely
true.
there. You can see that Buffy just has an absolute ton of monks. He's just spreading out across the entire length of the map. Probably, and that's why I said it's actually not that bad of an idea if Shigeru tries to go for a little bit more flanking, because of the fact that Buffy probably can hold out for a very very long time with an army like that. Like that's just a
The only range he has is the 1 match lock, and I mean, Colonel and
that's
Aman
true.
have. Actually, they don't have all that much range. They have like a match lock.
Yeah, they actually don't have any bows. It doesn't look like
Dude, that's our only range. It's like a
map
match lock.
slot.
Yeah.
So they're actually just kind of infantry blob. Well, honestly, in my opinion, I think this is a bit of a mistake to kind of go full on infantry blob, but with no archers, because then you just lose all your like any attacking power. To be honest, like you really have to have some sort of archers with an army like they have, in my opinion, at least.
Well, Bouffy is gonna get his match locks on top of the hill in a pretty good position, I think. I will say I think the guardrails positioning slightly more.
Yeah,
Seems
I
like
agree.
they're
It
kind of
does look
more
very
uphill.
nice.
I'm not sure about the cav though. He has 5 units of cav, 3 monk cav, and 2 katana cav. And Colonel and Mom pretty much have spears only. Ooh, did you see the
Those
monk
matchups
cav?
got
Oh
nice.
my
Yeah, they
god.
got nice volley into that monk cav. It doesn't even look like Amon, or yeah, Amon doesn't even notice the fact his monk cav is getting destroyed right now.
Our men are running from the battlefield! A shame for display!
To be honest, it doesn't really matter if they win the cat fights. It's all spears, but it does matter because they'll have the better positioning for their match locks and get some hammer and anvils in.
Well, you say it doesn't matter, but being able to do some hammer and anvils even against spears is
Right.
pretty nice.
It's just, I don't know if they're going to be even able to get behind them with how many spears they have. They can just block off like every possible entrance. Shigeru really does need to start attacking though. He's just kind of he should just kind of be like funneling some of his men over to Bouffy because Bouffy's actually seems like he's making some good progress.
Yeah, Bouffy's mid does seem a bit weak though.
It does, but he actually just dismounted some katana cav, and honestly, they're going to get some really good damage done. They have like 28 attack and everything.
Needs to move in, or Bouffy's gonna get flanked. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's moving in. He got it. Colonel and Aman are trying to get the archery dojo.
Yeah, I don't see why though, to be honest.
Yeah,
and it looks like
they just have a single match lock, and
yeah.
I don't know.
And Bouffy
like,
just got a really nice hammer and anvil on all of Amon's guys. They're all kind of starting to waver right now. I don't think they're going to rout though. They're all hold firm as well. Oh, they did just rout.
I mean, the cav is not even trying to fight. It's just like doing hammer and anvil and on to the next hammer and anvil and on to the next one.
Yeah, you can see very nice cab micro right there. And
he's
Bouffy still has those
repositioning his
katana.
match locks, though.
Oh, I love the positioning of Shigeru's match locks. They're just in a perfect little arc around the fight to get some nice flanking fire into all of those melee blobs. That's great.
Yeah, it's true.
The match lock Shigeru are kind of a little bit too deep, but the matchlock monks in are in a nice position. The Warcry going down now.
Yeah, I think once the hold firm wears off for Aman,
Aman,
it's going to be
yeah,
a lot of trouble.
He will be. It's actually pretty funny. The dismounted horses from the Katana Cap and the Nagi Attendants are actually stopping those Match Ashigar from firing. If they could fire right now, they would just get some incredible volleys into those Colonel and Amon's troops.
Ooh, there's 3 Cav incoming into the gen of Aman.
Yep.
Actually, no, he runs all 3 of them into the same Nagi Attendant.
Yeah. Although there's not much else you can do, to be honest.
Yeah, if you have free Cav, you can run one around.
Yeah, that's true. I think he's just going to start pushing through them, though. Although
yeah,
it
he's
looks
just
like
going to run straight
Bouffy
through.
is just kind of chain routing right now. All of his guys are going red and wavering.
I wonder if he's going to go for a matchlock or for the general. I think he's going to go for the gen.
To be honest, he has enough for both, so or he can just go for a hammer anvil. Like honestly, he can turn the tide of this entire battle with just a hammer anvil against Amon's.
There's a line of your Shigeru.
That's true. Yeah, and Amon just turned around. That's a smart move on his part.
Colonel's Bulletproof Samurai holding out pretty well. But I think once the hold firm wears off, he's going to route there as well.
Yeah. It's really just a matter of timing, like who runs out of their abilities first, because Warcry is still going on in all those units, so.
And there's matchlock monks for Bouffy have 125 kills so far.
Yeah, they really got in a nice position.
Nice.
I don't think I'd want to move them, but I might put them a little bit more overlooking the entire, like a side thing.
I'd
yeah,
not really move them, I'd just turn them a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kind of
right
like adjust their angle. Yeah, like that's perfect. Yeah, he's almost like he's listening to us, which is impossible. It's still really incredibly close. The one thing that's making me kind of favor Shigeru and Bouffy right now is the fact that their matchlocks are just like laced around the entire field. Like even if they do break through the melee blobs, they're still gonna have to, like charge into matchlocks,
Yeah,
and that's
but look
pretty
at the
tough.
center. I
at
mean,
the end.
Colonel and Mom broke through the center.
They did break through the center, but they broke through the center. But look at the flanks. Like
Yeah.
Shigeru is just wasting on the flanks, and so is Bouffy, to be honest. And Amon's general is just putting the matchlocks right now if Bouffy wants to,
Colonel
which I
getting
think he
some
will.
nice shots off on that Nagi Monk have.
Shigeru's melee blobs seem to be winning, though. I will say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like he just got some nice Nodachis, Katana Samurai to come over to help in the middle.
And even though Shigeru is winning his flank, it's taking so long to kill this Bulletproof Samurai.
Yeah, that's true.
Must be frustrating, because if I was Shigeru, I would be like, kill it already. I want to use this unit somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to use this unit somewhere else. But if I was Shigeru, I would be like, kill it already. I want to use this unit somewhere else.
But like I said, though, like these matchlocks just keep on getting good flanking fire into all these melee blobs that.
Yeah, he's cutting pretty nicely with his matchlocks.
It's still too close a call.
Yeah, of course.
It does look like Aman.
Looks like
Is
he's Mandor's katana cav.
Yeah.
Colonel and Aman did get the... No, Bouffy and Shigeru got the
If you
shrine.
would grill a
Nope.
No,
Colonel
and
Aman.
Aman
Actually,
got the shrine.
I was
Yeah,
wondering why
that's
their morale was so good. I think that's gonna really end up in them probably winning.
Bouffy
I
and
think.
Shigeru get the archery dojo, but I would take the shrine over the archery dojo, to be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
I don't
so
know, still,
Shigeru
like,
finally
Colonel-
broke free on his
Yeah,
flank.
Colonel
so-
just broke through really. It's still very close, and those Naginata at 10 is just routed. So those matchlocks are still free to fire.
Like, Shigeru still has a good amount of katana samurai, etc. So.
And some Yarcav. If he can use that Yarcav to do some hammer and anvils and some matchlock extinguishing, then yeah, like that Yarcav up there could totally take out that matchlock and that general.
Yeah, I think the team from Guard Royale, actually, they're not both from Guard Royale anymore, but whatever. The French team has some good matchlocks left, so.
Yeah. But their cab micro is kind of letting up on them right now. They could just put their general and their Yarcav straight through the middle and get into those matchlocks and other generals. That would have been great.
Yeah.
It does look like they have a slight edge. It honestly doesn't look like Aman has too much melee infantry left right now. And that
Honestly,
Yarcav can go
Shigeru
straight into that
has
general.
quite a bit of units left.
Yeah, he
And they
does.
have two pretty good matchlocks left as well.
Yeah, it looks like Amon's general is about to die, as well as those matchlock samurai right there against that cab. Although that cab might
The
end up
cab's
routing.
gonna rout, I think.
Yeah, that's why I bring more cab. It routes it like one man. He does have some Naginata Wormwings there as well, so. And the general's coming in. Yeah, it does look like Shigeru and Bouffy have taken this first round.
Yeah.
I think almost entirely because of their matchlock usage.
Yeah, let's see. And this matchlock only has 56 kills, but I know the
Yeah.
other one has like 150 or something.
Yeah, the other one has 147, and then the one that is dead right now, I think I had like 180 or something like that. So
Yeah, exactly.
I think one of the other mistakes that was made was that Aman and Colonel didn't have any bows. It was just a really kind of long, drawn-out slugfight with the infantry where they should have had bows to be firing that entire time. That would have made such a big difference against all the monks that Bouffy had, and take out the matchlocks as well.
So there we
Yeah,
go. Game 1 goes to Bouffy
Yep.
and Shigeru.
It was close though. Although Shigeru still does have quite a few katana samurai left.
Yeah, just waiting for the last few units to die. I don't even see any units for Colonel.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest.
Okay, so that's game 1. Hello everyone, and we're back for the second game of the Archangels 2v2 tournament, round 2, Bouffy and Shigeru versus Colonel and Aman. Aman being named Afro Duck because he saw a funny picture on the internet.
Yes, it's kind of confusing, to be honest, but whatever.
Just slightly. Oh,
Anyway, looking at Amon's and Colonel's armies, they both still... They're kind of playing, looks
they
similarly
just
to what they
brought
had before.
One bow. What the?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom!
Boom. Yeah, it looks like they each have like a Daikyu or some sort of tuner range bow. And Aman does have some nice katana samurai, I will say that. He doesn't really have any good cab though. He just has looks like 2 katana cab, which is a pretty interesting choice considering the person he was playing against last time had like all spears. So he might be able to send them over to Shigeru and do some damage, but aside from
Yeah,
that,
I'd
they both
rather
think
bring
they're
an
good
Agamemnon
defensive.
than Katana Cap.
Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, the Katana Cab are great against infantry, but it's pretty hard to get them into a place where they can really thrive. So
Yeah,
Monk Cavalry is
especially
a lot more
with
versatile.
Nagi Tennis being all over
Yeah,
the place,
seriously.
it's kind of-
I mean, I don't really even approve heavy cav in general necessarily at this point, but
Okay, so they are giving away the workshop for free.
yeah, I figured that one team would do that, but I'm not sure if they're going to take it. It looks like he's just kind of running his Monk Cav away from it. He probably just like going to send a Naginata at 10, to be honest.
I would just like this mana cap and remount
Yeah.
stuff, I'll take it, but whatever.
They capture so fast. By the time the 9 out of 10 gets there, he's going to be able to have it with his cap.
Exactly.
It actually looks like Shigeru has a really nice bow cap with just 2 accuracy upgrades. That's pretty smart. I might have done a ammunition upgrade instead, but he's gonna be able to cause some damage with that, and at least
I
distract
actually
some
like
Colonel's
people
bows.
upgrade it like this instead of getting the extra ammo, because with 45 ammo, people tend to kite so much.
Yeah. He's already killed about 29 out of War Monks and only lost about 4 or 5 men, so...
Yeah, 17 kills is not bad. Yeah, 17 kills were from Nagi monks. And Aman is putting a unit of attendants in range of the sword dojo, trying to counter capture it. That means that there's like a... No.
No, he's trying to capture
Oh, no,
himself
no, wait.
out.
Yeah, we're respecting Bouffy and Shigeru.
Yeah,
It's
now,
so confusing
Bouffy-
because Colonel and
yeah.
Aman are in our clan, so I keep thinking they're like the blue people. But they are the enemies this time around.
It'd be incredibly
Colonel was
smart.
doing with that light cap there.
It'd be really smart of Bouffy. Yeah, he's gonna go try to counter cap it now. Probably he's not getting out of 10 and get shields.
Oh, that fire cap is going to... No, gonna get away. So Colonel is down 2 light cap without doing any damage at all.
Unless he can trap that fire cap, which I don't think he will. He's probably just gonna keep on like roaming around the back of their lines. Well, he might be able to capture it or catch it.
This is not even Colonel catching it. This is just Shigeru having bad micro.
Yeah. Oh no! Look at
No,
Bouffy. Yeah,
he's
he
running
got
away.
it.
That's fine.
Okay, so the workshop is definitely going to go to Bouffy and Shigeru, and I think that's going to pretty much stay like that. So they're going to have a free dojo. They're going to be 1 dojo up, but to be
I'm not
honest, the
sure what
positioning
Aman is
of
doing with his match logs. He's like
Yeah.
repositioning instead of shooting.
but you have to admit the positioning. Oh, that was a great move with that.
That fire
Bouffy's
cap is
fire
gonna
cap.
kill the match log, I think. Nope.
Oh,
it's
no,
stuck on the Yari.
Hammer and Anvil and the Yariash. To be honest, they're probably going to probably route both of them. Oh, you have to admit though, Bouffy's cab micro in this game and the last was great, just going down the lines and
Yeah, it
like,
is.
picking off targets with a hammer and anvil. Yeah. He does keep on getting stuck up though. It's really annoying for that to happen. Just really pisses me off.
It sounds like someone's getting murdered in the background.
Yes, they're playing pool.
Okay, so Nagi monks versus Katana samurai.
The Colonel just left his flank entirely wide open to a hammer and anvil. He's trying to make like a bit of a box with spears and stuff like that, but he really has a big gap on the one side, the one far flank.
Confused why all players are spreading out so far.
Yeah, really.
Why
But
is-
if they're
this
trying to
is
do
an
like
opponent.
box formation, yeah, if they're trying to do box formations, they should be trying to get really compact and close together and stuff like that. Not this kind of odd.
Like the only unit you should ever spread out to the max is like a match log. The rest you should
Yeah.
kind of keep
I-
like 3 or 4 rows deep, I think.
Yeah, I will say one thing though is that Colonel and Aman have some great flanking fire going on right now with those Matchlock Warrior Monks and Matchlock Samurai. It's going to completely
They
like,
do.
evaporate Bouffy's one flank.
I
Although
think
the
Colonel
problem is it
actually
looks
is doing a pretty good job with the match log on the flank. and,
Yeah, Colonel's doing a
joint
good job on
flank
the
as
Matchlock
well.
on the flank, but the only problem is that Colonel's also getting beat pretty bad on the melee blob. It kind of looks
Yeah.
like giving hammer and anvil everywhere.
I'm not sure what he's targeting with his bows though. And I'm not sure why he's using a bow monk instead of a Daikyu.
Yeah. Okay, looks like Bouffy's, man, just great cab micro right there. He just punched the katana cab straight through the gap. He's going to go into those swords and matchlocks on the hill. That's just like pure katana cab territory right there. We were just talking about like it's pretty hard to get him in their good, kind of killing zones, but that's matchlocks, bows, swords, and a general. So
Yeah,
that's perfect.
he's gonna run his katana cab
Oh,
straight through to those
and Shigeru
bows
just got a
and general.
great hammer and anvil. Did you see that? He brought that fire cap back we were talking about before, and he came back to bite them. He got a nice match. Like, that was perfect. Still, though, it's kind of confusing what's going on the one side.
Yeah, and Aman just kind of has swords studying around doing nothing. I'm not even sure
Yeah.
what he's doing.
And then Shigeru's just going to use his Walker Raiders to kind of plug the gap against some Naginata Samurai Colonel, but it looks like Shigeru is really kind of dominating the middle of the melee blob as well as... it's still pretty close on Shigeru versus Colonel.
Colonel's gonna ride in the middle, look at the
Yeah,
joints.
I think. That's what I'm saying. The middle is pretty much completely going to go to him.
And then for Bouffy versus Aman, I'm kind of confused because Aman had more matchlocks than the bows.
And then,
somehow
yeah, he
Bouffy
lost,
actually
though.
still has his matchlocks left in
Yeah,
his
that's what I'm
range
saying.
advantage now.
He kind of really like messed himself up by. I mean, if you look at his Daikyu Samurai, they have 51 kills for a 1.4k unit. That's
Yeah. Those
I don't
three
see.
Cav units are freed up.
Yeah,
Gonna do a hammer and
yeah,
anvil on the
they're
swords.
gonna smash those swords. And not even a chance of them surviving that. You can see already their morale's going down to wavering. Yeah, that is.
Those
Amon
swords
is
are gone.
pretty much guaranteed lost, and Colonel doesn't look like he's doing much better, to be honest.
I was about to say, Colonel's not gonna survive this either.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a 2-0 route for this matchup. Colonel is trying to snipe Shigeru's general though.
Colonel always
However,
tries to snipe everyone's general.
however, like if you look there, his Bow Monks 2 only got 55 kills. So
It's
I
been
don't
shooting
know.
at the Gen the entire time, I think, and it didn't even kill it.
Yeah, that's the problem. He might have put a little bit too much effort into trying to kill it.
Yeah, I think if you have some bows, it's better to shoot the Magiclocks first instead of just go
Right.
for the Gen only. But
I think one of the biggest reasons that they won was not only because of the workshop, but because of the fact Aman was too far off the sword dojo, so that once his first line died, they were able to cap it. And so, in like halfway through the battle, they started capping the sword dojo and all this sort of stuff.
yeah, I'm trying to get a read on the kills on this Cav because it seemed like they did really well.
It did seem like they did very well. Although it seemed like a lot more morale penalty than anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot more morale penalty than its kills per se.
Especially against like all these all-spear armies. Although they weren't really all-spear. Colonel was a little bit more spear than Amon was. Amon had some decent swords.
Ouch. Alright, let's see. Kills Yari Samurai 157, Katana Cav 118. Fire Cav 209 kills. Okay, so good game to both teams, and
Yep.
Bouffy and Shigeru go to the next round, and Aman and
Play
Kano go to the
against-
losers bracket.
Yeah, they still have a chance to do pretty well.
Yeah, they can still redeem themselves in the losers
And
bracket.
actually end up winning the entire thing if they do.